What's going on, guys? It's Jeffrey Thompson here with Game 11 of our Madden franchise season 2014, and we are going up against the 7-2-1 Kansas City Chiefs. They have the number 3 ranked defense and the number, I want to say, 18th ranked offense, going up against our number 1 ranked defense and number 8th ranked offense. Should be a pretty damn good matchup, but I've said that both of the last 2 weeks, and things did not go that way. These guys are also a division rival, just like the Broncos when we stomped them a couple weeks ago. I'll be honest, I didn't even see that one coming, though. I just got this little dryness in my throat now. But you see there, Denver and Kansas City, both wild card teams. I'm the division leader right now. Obviously, I'm 9-1, and we're going up against Andy Reid and his Kansas City Chiefs team, and they have not been a joke. Last year they had some pretty bad luck. We have not gone up against somebody like Jamal Charles yet this season. Jamal Charles is a weapon. And they do have Alex Smith, who is a good, not great quarterback, but he doesn't make too many mistakes. And that's really what a team needs when they're going up against us. Go ahead and blitz. And this is our last game, guys, without Juicy. And we probably could have used him against Jamal Charles, to be honest. But we'll see how this works out. And a nice pass to start the game. First down, Alex Smith got to be feeling good right there. The last few games, we've been able to come right out and make our mark in the first drive of the game. This time we're on defense to start the game, which hasn't happened to us a lot this season. And a nice tackle there by Rob and Charles Woodson to stop them behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a false start or maybe even an encroachment. But Charles, we'll see who this goes against here. Offsides. And they're probably going to decline that penalty. They did not. Interesting call. Ooh, a nice spin move there by Woodson, but Troy and Charles, but Troy and Henderson both there to get him. And we need to stop right here. You see there, no Charles in the backfield. I'm going to assume they're going to pass, and they didn't. What a run right there. Impressive look so far here. They're only a couple first downs in, but already a lack of mistakes from the offense. Right there, Jamal Charles breaking the tackle, but there's a fumble, and it's recovered. A big-time hit for Quincy Shocot to force the fumble, and that is a real-world problem that Jamal Charles has. So as long as we could keep him doing that, then we're going to make our mark in this game. Dillon rushed for 200 yards last game. Let's see if he could come out and do it again here. This is a Chiefs team that's going to bring the blitz a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and try to run the ball down their throat. Wow, didn't really get anything going there. Chiefs defense coming up big. That ball goes out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A decent punt for Corey. And we're back on defense. And Alex Smith running. He gets hit by Henderson. And Henderson, he might keep himself involved on our team for next year. We don't know what's going on with Rob Kimball. He's one of the few guys on our team with an age handicap going for him. Same with Woodson. So we might be losing a couple guys who have been pretty solid for us. Henderson already up to 3 tackles. And Branch and Quincy took down Charles there. And they're getting 3 yards a carry, which is right around where we keep everybody. And it's definitely a passing down situation here, although with Jamal Charles, you can't ever rule that out. And I did, and wow, what a play by Quincy to stop them at 4th down. I thought Charles had that first down all day, and then Quincy just wrapped him up. And I didn't get very far, but there was a face mask, so I will get 15 yards. And I'm going to go ahead and take a drink of a nice, crisp Pepsi Cola. If you haven't ever had a Pepsi, then you're probably not from America. That was crisp, refreshing, cool. Go ahead and run it right now with Dillon. He got about 10 yards. About 5 there. And a big-time throw to Eric Thompson. I was planning something out like that. I was like, man, I got to keep an eye on Rick because that guy's hugging him. Sure enough, Rick got that separation. Sure enough, Pribble now gets the big-time reception. And sure enough, right now, my passing game looks on point. Recently, I've decided, instead of using my fullback Leach, I would use Barber at fullback because, well, just seems to make more sense to me. Get more usage out of him. Bring the fullback, and Dillon gets a touchdown on a 1-yard run right there, by the way. But it just kind of, I feel like, opens up Barber's opportunities, and it makes sense for us to utilize somebody a little better than Leach at the fullback spot when possible. And we score at the very end of the quarter on a long drive. Rick's catch highlighted that drive for sure. And we're going to go ahead and do this kickoff. And now a defensive stop is needed. And 2nd and 6. Looks like we stopped him there not too far after. Smith hasn't missed a pass yet. 3rd and 6. 24 seconds left. This should be the last play of the half. And McDonald gets his 15th sack of this season. That was a big-time play for McDonald. Let's see if our offense could come back and answer the call in the second quarter. Here comes the punt. And Rick's going to go ahead and take this. It doesn't get too far there, only 8 yards. It's worth noting that going into this game, Jordan Pribble had, I believe, 7 touchdown passes, and that is 2nd in the NFL, only to Randall Cobb. And it's also worth noting that Dillon leads the league in touchdown runs, and just an inaccurate throw for Jeff there. And Steve now getting his catch on. 2 drives in a row, I made a big-time play down the field to a receiver. First one was Rick, and now Steve makes a 37-yard touchdown. Not touchdown, but first down catch. And looks like a face mask there on Dillon. It's been a real grind running the ball, but we've had a lot of luck passing. Watch out for Van Gordon here. And a good awareness play there for the defense. Another inaccurate pass for Jeff. That's my 2nd missed throw of the game. And at the 2-yard line, we're going to go for this. Dillon makes it, getting himself a touchdown run. And he came in with 11 on the season. I believe that's number 12. And he leads the NFL right now. 2nd only to Marshawn Lynch in yards. And he leads the league in attempts too. That is, Dillon leads the league in attempts. Halfway decent run there for Jamal Charles. And he breaks Erin's sack up. And they're going to be passing it here on 3rd and 6. Ooh, nice tackle there for 28, and that's going to end this drive effectively, and it looks like we're on our way to yet another blowout victory. Just so you know, my defensive overall, in terms of attribute, is 96 right now. We started the year at a 90, and everybody's been doing so good that they increased. But so when you see my defense dominate like this, that's not me, and that's not me having like easy sliders or anything. That's just I created this team to be a juggernaut on defense, and they're definitely acting the part here. Ooh, that could have been an interception. Fourth down, we're gonna have to punt it here. And really, outside of those two big catches, our offense has been pretty quiet here. And we're gonna go ahead and let our defense do this. You guys are talking about something happening in week 7 or something or another. And big time run there for Jamal Charles. He's been pretty effective right now, almost 5 yards a carry. And the Chiefs aren't out of this yet. Second and 4. And another sack there. Tyvon Branch. Erin almost got it. He dove for him, but didn't get him. Certainly a passing down now. 3rd and 14. And he misthrows that one. Smith's been doing pretty good in terms of accuracy. His offensive line hasn't been able to protect him too much, and that's really led to a lot of their troubles here early on. But it's still early. It's still only a 2-possession game. And like I said, I've only scored because I made 2 nice throws down the field and 2 decent runs after the catch. And outside of that, my offense has been pretty anemic too, so we're by no means guaranteed to win this yet, but I do like our chances so far. See Dillon having a hard time, only 3.5 yards a carry. This might be his worst game of the season. Well, second worst game of the season. He had that one game where he rushed 20 times for 75 yards. And I'm passing under 50%. Like I said, it's only been those 2 big plays. Wow, just another good play. And Corey's going to punt this one. That one looks like another good one. On the 7-yard line, awesome punt. Jamal Charles with a nice run there, 9 yards or so. You see they're almost over 5 yards to carry now. That's by no means bad. Like I said, Alex Smith has only missed 2 passes, no interceptions. That's by no means bad. We got a fumble, and we also, you know, stopped them one drive, and we just happened to get lucky on a couple big plays. By no means have we really ground out this one yet. Erin Hewitt breaking through right there and stopping Davis. I'm going to guess a passing play here. And Davis gets it, and then Troy just hits him. And Henderson gets it. And it looks like we're just going to get lucky this game. There's an injury on the field. It looks like it's going to be their second running back. And there's Troy coming up big again. He's been doing that all season. Watch out for Pribble here. And Pribble catches it. That's the thing, man. You get us here into the red zone, and we're pretty much guaranteed to, you know, come away with it. And Pribble with a touchdown. I think that's his second touchdown pass of the game, catch of the game already. And we're up by 3 touchdowns, and we could start to kind of breathe out. We got lucky so far. 2 fumble recoveries. Both fumble recoveries led to us scoring a touchdown. And you can't really fault the Chiefs. And it's just been nuts. Troy's up to 5 tackles already. It's going to be important for them to get a scoring drive here. And we're stuffing Jamal Charles here. And we got to stop him here. Had to get rid of that before he got sacked. We're going to get the ball back. We haven't had much luck on long drives this game, so let's try to get this going. Rick's going to take the punt return around the 25. He gets to about the 36. And a rare quiet night for Dillon Brown. And Steve with a nice catch there. I think he gets out of bounds. Ooh, a big hit on me as I'm throwing the ball. I was going to Pribble, and he was wide open, and I think that might have been a touchdown pass. 3rd and 4. That makes Eric's and Van Gordon's play right here pretty good. And I go to Rick. He gets us the first down. All right. And Rick with another big catch. He's got 4 today. Pretty good game so far for Rick. And I got rid of it before I got sacked. I just don't have a lot of time in that pocket this game, fellas. And I'd watch out for Steve here. My red zone efficiency is just off the wall, so I'm liking the looks of this drive. Going up by 4 touchdowns in the first quarter, first half, I mean, is going to be really important. We've just been these slow calculating drives over and over again this season. And there's Marshall fighting for about 5 extra yards. We're on the 3-yard line. Let's go ahead and win this freaking game, guys. Going to be a screen pass here to Rick. And he kind of tripped over my other guys. Watch Marshall and Preble here. And Marshall catches it for the touchdown. That's my 13th passing touchdown in the last 3 games, guys. I now lead the league in touchdown passes after the last 3 games. I had 23 going into the game. I'm up to 26. And this has just been an awesome run of games here. It's like we just caught fire, and all of a sudden we just can't do any wrong, it seems. And with 8 seconds left, these guys aren't getting a touchdown. And Phil tackles him. And that's going to end the quarter, guys. And the half. And we get the ball first. And Rick's going to handle this one at about the 3-yard line. He gets to around the 26. Not a lot of luck with the running game so far. Dillon does have the 1 touchdown. But the touchdown was more or less out of him getting a hand... And watch out for Rick here. Oh, that's Van Gordon. Van Gordon with a nice catch. That's his first catch of the game. And watch out for Preble here. He gets it. I think he was 4. I think he came in with 66. So he's up over 70 catches for the season now. And the way Rick's been catching the last few weeks too, he's I think surpassed. Oh, just an inaccurate throw. But I want to say Rick surpassed Marshall in overall receptions now, which is something that I didn't think would happen because Rick spent the first 3 weeks hurt, and I think that really affected his game overall. And I get hit before I can make the pass. I couldn't do anything there. Just good defense. And looks like it's going to be a good punt here for Corey. And it is. On the 1-yard line. Can't get a better punt than that. And we make him lose a yard somehow on the 1-yard line, but it's not a touchback. I mean, a safety. And he breaks 3 there, gets 5 or 6 yards. See there, he's still rushing over 4 yards a carry, which is an insane number against us. And if they score here, they could potentially claw their way back into this game. I don't think it's going to happen, but I've seen crazier things happen. And you've seen the progression of my team so far this year. You know, we came into the season, we lost our first game. We struggled the first few games after that. And then ever since, like, somebody flipped the switch on, and it just seems like every play is perfect. It seems like nobody is misperforming. And Dillon Brown breaks free there for a 49-yard touchdown run. And he's had a quiet afternoon, so that was a big-time play for him. 35-0, guys. There you see it there. 12 carries for 90 yards. And he was averaging around 3 yards a carry at one point, but not anymore. A nice hit there at the line of scrimmage. Quincy Shocot has been getting better as the season's gone by, too. And Smith is running that right out of the pocket. He doesn't get very far. It looks like Quincy with another tackle. No, that time was Rob Kimball. And the screen works. He gets the first down, but McIntosh gets the tackle a few yards up. And with Juicy coming back next week, guys, I do not envy opposing offenses. And excuse me here, I'm going to take another drink of Pepsi Cola. You know, good game for us so far. And a nice tackle there by Troy to stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Troy's got 6 tackles. And Charles has had a okay aim. Looks like a face mask. And these guys should score here. What's up, Dolph? My dog's growling, but I don't see anybody outside. Come here, Pop. Good dog. He's not happy that somebody's out there. I think it's just my neighbors, and I wonder what this call is here. Looks like holding. I'm going to decline it. They ran for 100 yards. You know, that's good. 3rd and 5 here. And a nice throw and catch there. Looks like Alex Smith should be able to get himself a touchdown here. And Troy was on the receiver there. Oh, man. Calvin Mack with a big-time sack. Or Khalil Mack, I should say. And it looks like we're going to avoid giving up a touchdown. Sean. You might have ruined it, Sean. And yeah, face mask on Sean by the looks of things. And we just gave them 3 whole new plays and 6 yards too. You know, looks like a holding call there on the same guy who had the last one, and that's going to save us. Look at that guy's leg on the ground. Alex Smith, I don't know if they're going to pass it here. They are. And Troy with another tackle. Pretty damn good game for Troy so far. 7 tackles, a forced fumble. It looks like Troy got yet another tackle there. 8 tackles for Troy Fitchette. He came in our leading by almost 20 tackles. And they ended up getting the touchdown. Nice drive for the Chiefs. Can't say anything bad about that. Took up 9.5 minutes. Like I said, those long drives with a bunch of small plays, that's how I beat my defense. And Rick gets stopped around the 22. Here comes Dillon. Doesn't get very far. He actually loses a few yards. 13 rushes for 87 yards. And that's going to end the quarter, guys. Watch out for Eric here. Wow, he got hit hard. We go up against the Rams, the 49ers, the Chiefs again. And you see there, Rick's got 6 receptions this game. He continues playing hot. And Corey, he's been a punting machine today. And he keeps it up inside the 20 again. I expect a lot of passes now from the Chiefs. But Troy Fitchette with a sack, his 9th tackle, and he's probably defensive player of the game at this point. I don't think I have an interception. See there, we haven't even allowed 200 yards yet. Looks like a face mask call here. And just the penalties killing our defense this game. And here we go. And Troy forces yet another fumble, and Rob Kimball dies on top of it. What a play. It's been all Troy on defense. And Rick gets another catch there. We've had Kellen Winslow, but he was on the practice squad. And there's Marshall getting the first down. And I haven't been sacked at all today. And there's Austin with a big-time catch. No, it looks like a face mask to get us a few extra yards. I'm going to decline that. And it's to Steve, and he gets the first down. Watch out for Pribble. Wow, big hit there on Pribble. And I get hit there, but looks like a face mask call there again. Giving us new life. Roughing the passer. When Dillon was open, I got it to him. Touchdown. And I have 4 touchdown passes this game. And it's worth noting, that's 14 touchdowns in 3 games. Only 1 interception in that span. I have been putting up some elite numbers, and it's been pretty good. Wow, big time sack for Samuel. Asante Samuel. Alex Smith, when he's not getting hit in the backfield, he's making some okay passes. Like I said, I don't think we have an interception. We have forced 3 fumbles, though. And there's Troy with yet another tackle. I think that's at least 10. 11 tackles for Troy. 2 forced fumbles and a sack. And we could try to get 50. 3 consecutive games with 50 points. Has that ever happened in history? Let's find out. And Pribble with yet another catch. — 400 yards. And here comes some more Dillon Brown. About 11 yards there. You know, consistent stuff for Dillon, though. He's doing exactly what Dillon's been doing all year. If he gets 2 yards of rushing here on this play, it will give him 100 rushing yards again. And he gets it. 15 rushes, 102 yards. I cannot complain about that. What a play for this defense right there. And watch out for Pribble here. Instead, I went with Van Gordon. And 4th and 5 on the 36. We're up by so many scores. I'm going to go for it. I'm sorry, Colton. But you know me. Awesome play. 3.5 minutes left. You know I'm winning this game, so I'm not really too worried about it. I'm just trying to run up the score because that's just the kind of guy I am. And Sean and Troy were both there on that tackle. What a big game for Troy Fitchette. And there's Troy again. 2-minute warning. 13 tackles for Troy Fitchette. And if he would have turned to catch that, that could have been a touchdown. Michael Boley there making a play. He hasn't done too many of those. And that's right, Giants fans. I said Michael Boley. He was a free agent. I went ahead and got him. And 4th and 10. I didn't mean to do that, but apparently that's what. And there's a false start, so they're going to lose the yards that they just got. What is going on right now? And after the 3 weird penalties, they kicked the field goal. Here we are, the kickoff to Rick, I'm assuming, is going to be. And we got 1:44 to score 8 points. Go ahead and do a screen pass to Dillon here. It's worth noting that without that 50-yard touchdown run, Dillon's game would have looked completely different this game. You take that out, and then he's got 15 attempts for, 50 yards instead of 100. And we're going to go for it. And I get sacked on 4th and long. And that's just what I get for being ballsy, I guess. And here we are. And that's not going to count anyway. And I'm sorry if I'm quiet. You guys keep messaging me on the board. I keep looking over and reading a line or two. If you guys would shut up, I could play this game and talk to you guys at the same time. But there we go. Jamal Charles gets the touchdown catch, but at what cost? Let's get another return here. Well, Dillon doesn't get very far there, does he? This is going to be all Pribble, guys. But I'm sacked again.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Third down now. The Raiders, one timeout remaining.
And we're going to go ahead and deep pass.
Offense getting set now following the timeout. Third down.
And you got to watch out for everybody here.
Being sacked for a third time. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out.
It's fourth down.
Coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Offense lines up here.
And watch out for Rick here.
Keeps it here. Looking to go down the field here. Incomplete.
I don't get it, but that's going to end this game. We don't get to 50, but we do have a pretty effective game, winning 42-17. And we take a look at my numbers here. 27 out of 47. I was a little inaccurate this game, but I had 3 touchdowns. And look at Dillon. He also had 3 touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. Definitely worthy of player of the game here. 15 attempts for 100 yards. That's a 6.8 yard per carry. But you take out 50 yards on that one carry alone, and you have 15 for 50, which is a little over 3. So he did good, but a lot of that average was because he got that one huge run. Take a look here. Eric with 7 catches, Jordan with 6. They stay hot. Marshall stays right around where he's been. Same with Steve. Same with Dillon. Austin, he gets us a big catch here and there. And here's Troy, who I think is undoubtedly our defensive player of the game today. Sean had 5 tackles too, but he did not have 13 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, and really just swayed this game here. And Erin Henderson with 5 tackles too. He's been a valuable replacement for Juicy William Ford. And with Juicy coming back next week, Erin Henderson can go back to being a spot kind of guy, but we know what he's capable of in case we need him again. And that's about it this game, guys. Another good game for us, and we are now, I believe, 10-1, and we're going to go next game against, showed it earlier, well, whoever we're facing, I'm sure we're going to beat them. I'm getting the better feel for this. This team, I'm not losing anytime soon, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and favorite and subscribe. Please give me a shout out. I give you all shout outs. You love me. So tell me how sexy I am. Tell me how sexy you are. Tell me how sexy we could be if we could be together, but you're not going to be together because you don't want to be together with me. And I understand that because nobody wants to be with one Jeffrey Thompson, but I did win this football game, and I think that's worthy of at least a hand job. So thank you for watching, guys. And again, I love you.